After we realised that it wasn't going to be financially feasible to restore the cathedral in Barbados Street, there was then a discussion about what we might do next. And so one of the options that I said to our property people was, well, why don't we have a look and see if we can come a bit closer into town than we are at the moment as an option. And so the people looked at that, and this site here became available, and our property people worked with Philip Carter and a number of the other owners to look at the possibility of establishing this as a site for the cathedral. There are really three parts to the site. The first is the cathedral, which will be built and be for the use of the Catholic community. The second part is the car parking, diocesan offices, facilities for the parish to use, the cathedral parish to use, and accommodation for the priests and the bishop. And then the third part is the St Mary's Primary School, which is currently in Manchester Street, that we would look to put on the site as well. My hope is that in 5 years' time the precinct will be complete. That's the hope, but it will depend on our ability to fundraise. For us, it's really about being in the heart of the city, being present and able to, firstly for our own religious purposes, for Mass and other things. Secondly, to be able to play our part in the life of the city and to be a place of welcome and for people who may want to come and pray or just rest in this place, and a sign for us that Christianity in Christ is a really important part of our life and society, and we want to play our part. As I said, there are three parts to this. So the cathedral section, overall land and building, be $85 million. The development with the car parking and accommodation, etc., would be $30 million, and the school around $10 million. We have several avenues of funding. Firstly, we will have to fundraise, so we're looking to raise up to $30 million in fundraising. We have some insurance money that had been set aside for the cathedral, and so we'll use that, and also we'll look again at our other assets, and if we have surplus assets, we'll need to realise those as well. No, there are no plans of design at the moment. Firstly, we wanted to ensure we had the land, and now that we've got that, we'll then move to the next phase of looking at plans.